Wow. I really can't believe it. Honestly, I just cannot believe I've never even probably covered these guys on my channel before. I'm not sure if I've done it on my best and worst songs list. No, I don't even think I've even covered these guys on my channel at all, ever. And I'm sitting here thinking, wow, because of how popular they are and how mainstream of a band they are, I'm surprised I don't think I've ever even touched on them once. And I've been meaning to do it for months now, but this is a very important video, guys. This is 5 reasons why I feel people hate Maroon 5. And not everybody, I'm talking about the Maroon 5 haters. This is why they hate Maroon 5, and I'm basically going to do a discussion video on them, as well as the reasons why I like Maroon 5. Actually, guys, Maroon 5 is my favorite band. Now, before you call me a mainstreamer or just some kid who doesn't know anything about music, no, I mean, as you can already tell by my huge wall of CDs here, that's not even all of them. I mean, I have a lot more down here below. Here you can see some of that, I don't know. But Maroon 5 is my favorite band for a reason that we'll be getting into in this video. And I listen to a lot of bands from electronic bands, alternative bands, pop bands, rock bands, everything else. A lot of bands, even some country bands. And I know a lot of bands, but this band's history has been very special to me, and some of their records, and we'll be getting to that. I even own their sophomore record, It Won't Be Soon Before Long, on vinyl, you see here. And that, I was actually going to pick up songs about Jane too, and probably their whole discography at some point, but I've just been buying so many other things lately that I just haven't had time to pick up a lot of vinyl lately, but we'll be getting into all my records and stuff at a later date. Enough on this tangent, let's get into my top 5 reasons on why I feel some people hate Maroon 5, and let's get into it. Just want to let you know, guys, this is my opinion. Feel free to disagree, tell me your opinions on Maroon 5 down below, but here are my 5 reasons. If you have anything to add, tell me below. Now, these reasons any Maroon 5 hater would find pretty obvious, but I'm just going to go into a quick discussion on why I simply disagree somewhat, but I'm also going to be fair about it. So if I agree with this, then I will tell you, even though these guys are my favorite band and I love this band a lot. Reason number 1 is that they become the Adam Levine ego experience, basically. They've actually just kind of faded into the background while Adam Levine basically drives the star power factor of this band up, and that's why the rest of these guys, like Jesse, Mickey, the rest of them, have pretty much just kind of faded in the background. Even in some performances, I see Adam being like way in front while the band is like way in back. I mean, literally, if you check out the Don't Wanna Know performance, it's literally him way up here. I mean, of course, he brings out Kendrick Lamar to help too, and then the band just stays way back there and really no one cares about them. I bet you a good 85%, I mean, I just picked a random percent, but a huge percent of Maroon 5 fans, I bet you cannot even name all the members in the band. And that really is kind of sad when you think about it, that just because really, it's not the fact that they've kind of used more electronic heavy instrumentation, but it's really just the fact that nobody really pays attention to the rest of the band because Adam Levine kind of steals all the show. Not that I'm not a huge fan of Adam Levine, actually. We'll get into that in a second. But really, it's just, it is a little bit on the sad side that much more of the band isn't really getting cared about like it used to be back in the songs about Jane to It Won't Be Soon Before Long era, and even the era of Kara's Flowers when they weren't really that mainstream. My reason number 2 is Adam Levine's ego, from the fact that he is one of the stars of The Voice to a lot of the other things, like a lot of his songs sound very egotistical and douchebaggy, to a lot of the scrutiny surrounding just the band in general and the way they write their songs, and just the fact that he's so famous and a lot of chicks think he's hot and everything else. I think that really irks a lot of people, and I get that. It's just we're about to get into some reasons about the song quality that will reveal why I'm actually a really big fan of these guys still to this day. I even love their modern music, and we're about to get into that. Number 3. Here's a big one. Adam Levine's falsetto. Mainly prevalent in the modern records like V and their newest songs like Don't Want to Know and Cold. Honestly, guys, yeah, it's kind of become a big thing. I mean, of course, he's always kind of had that high-pitched falsetto kind of voice. Usually prevalent in some of the classic songs like Makes Me Wonder. In the chorus, there's actually quite a bit of the falsetto used. I mean, never to the extent of what's on V or Don't Want to Know or anything like that, but yeah, he's always been known to sort of use that falsetto of his, and honestly, I think it's amazing. I'm not really bothered by the falsetto at all. I know it's probably really annoying and ear-piercing to a lot of people. Take Sugar and Feelings, for example, but really, where I feel like his voice is incredibly special. There's nobody who has a voice like Adam Levine, and that's really what I love about his voice, is that it's incredibly unique. It's incredibly colorful and interesting. I mean, I feel like they could write the blandest possible pop song, and I'd like it based on the fact that I just love Adam Levine's voice. I mean, they're really the only band that could really pull off an incredibly bland pop song, but because of the performance, would really just knock it out of the park for me. I don't know why that is. It's just that I just love the vocals, especially on Don't Want to Know. I mean, I just love the vocals. Number 4, decline in quality of lyrics. Well, guys, this is kind of a not too big one, but our last one is really going to be the big one. But still, though, I do have to mention that a lot of fans have pretty much, and me even, have kind of seen that they've taken a change in the direction of the tone, not just the style of their music, but the tone of the lyrics. Instead of really just writing songs about love and being genuine, a lot of fans have regarded some of the songs on V for being trashy, really just lyrically awful songs like Animals, for example, which I find Animals to be a really catchy song, actually. I mean, of course, I'm not going to say anything bad about Maroon 5 because I love them a lot. I honestly love that song too, and I'm not just like being a bandwagoner because I love the band. I'm just saying I actually really like the song. It's pretty catchy. I mean, it's a whole lot of fun. Although I will admit V is one of their weaker records. And, I mean, another song that I would probably say fit in that category of examples of declining quality of lyrics, of where I feel like ex-fans of the band would probably hate the lyricism, is in this track, This Summer's Gonna Hurt, where I feel like the lyrics are pretty much gonna turn off a lot of people. Honestly, I just think it's a really fun, catchy summer song that's really actually got a lot of flavor and intensity, especially for a modern pop hit. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect a Maroon 5 song to have this much flavor, but it really kind of does. I mean, it may be lazy in the lyric department, especially in the chorus, but I just love it. Alright guys, here's the big one. Sold out to top 40 trends / change in sound. The change in sound from the once pop rock Maroon 5 to the now top 40 tropical house / trap influenced pop group that really has just pretty much changed their sound to fit whatever's popular. Now, I, for one, would actually have to admit that sometimes I do refer to these guys as sellouts, and that's not really too much of a bad thing. Even some sellouts could be good. I mean, there's some artists or groups that have sold out, but I've actually liked their change in style better than their old music. So, now that's not to say I agree here. I mean, I think I kind of prefer their old music a little bit more, but I still do love the modern Maroon 5 for a couple of reasons. One, like I stated, Adam Levine's voice, I just love it. It's fantastic. The lyricism, I still feel like even though it's not quite as strong as it used to be, I still feel like, for one thing I love about classic Maroon 5 was that their lyricism was incredibly catchy, incredibly clever. A lot of the love-inspired lyrics were really clever, and he just seemed to know a knack about like just love and everything else and whatever. But they had a knack for writing catchy songs with catchy lyrics. Yeah, even the heartfelt songs were really like could tug on the heartstrings every once in a while. Like songs like Good Night, Good Night, for example, and Nothing Lasts Forever, maybe. But overall, what I really love about Maroon 5 is that I feel like whatever sound they try to go for, they just pull it off. I don't know why. Moves Like Jagger is an incredibly catchy and infectious single. Catchy and infectious single. It was absolutely a great single that really was referred to as pretty much the band's sellout point, but I feel like that was still a great song. I even love the singles from Overexposed. Daylight being my least favorite of them. Mainly because it is a little bit on the safe side. Probably one of their my least favorite songs from them, actually. But Payphone is actually awesome in my opinion. I love the instrumental on it. It's very colorful. I love the bouncy beat, and especially the pre-chorus is fantastic. And the verses, I mean, not so much Wiz Khalifa's part, but okay, enough gushing about Maroon 5. That's basically my top 5 reasons on why this band is hated by some a lot, especially now since they've released songs I Don't Want to Know, which I, for one, love. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm the only person who actually loves this song, and that's kind of sad, really, because I feel like I feel bad for actually liking it since everyone else hates it, but still doesn't change my opinion. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't care what you think of me. I still love Don't Want to Know. I don't want to know what you had to say otherwise. Just kidding, I kind of do want to know. Post your opinions about Don't Want to Know and the band in general. Not just Adam Levine, of course, the band in general. Your thoughts on Maroon 5, the big pop outfit that have made, 26 hits now on Billboard Hot 100. That is fantastic. I love these guys a lot. And yeah. Thank you all for watching my channel. Please subscribe. We're about to hit 500 subs. That's awesome. Please subscribe to my channel for more. And thank you all for watching my Maroon 5 video. Just wanted to get you a quick info about these guys. I'm going to be doing a top 20 on my favorite songs list for these guys soon. So thank you all for watching. Also a top 20 countdown for worst songs of 2016. No, top 10 actually. Worst hit songs 2016. And more lists coming soon. More YouTube poops as well. Funny stuff. Informational stuff about music. And more discussions and surprises along the way. Thank you all for watching my channel. Subscribe for more.